Everybody, it's your girl Self, and today I'm bringing you guys my everyday skincare routine.
You pop your top and how you lose your cool and how you look at me too.
The type of products I've been using in this order all together for about a year since quarantine started, which is really crazy. Don't want to talk about that. But I feel like I've gotten really good results and a lot of compliments on my skin, especially on my Instagram. I don't do a lot of editing to my pictures because honestly, like, I don't have problems with breakouts and things like that. I'll be talking more and more throughout the video of a few more things that I do outside of my actual products that I use in this routine that I feel like actually help my skin. Otherwise, this is a pretty affordable, pretty simple routine. I'm not using all like a million and one crazy serums or anything, but the things that I am using, I have seen a really big difference, and I've tested them to make sure that they actually are helping my skin. In general, I don't drink a lot of sugary drinks or anything really other than water. I keep this bottle of water with me literally non-stop. Ask anybody. People say that room temperature water might be better, but I prefer ice water, and honestly I drink maybe like 2 or 3 of those a day, not even really thinking about it, and that makes the biggest difference because I do have dry sensitive skin. I don't have that many flare-ups, even though like right now I do have a little bit of texture right here. I think I might be having some type of small allergic reaction. Sensitive skin again, but I have to keep my body full of water or else my skin is gonna have a really negative reaction really quick because it's so dry naturally. Now let's get into this actual skincare products. I love all the products that I use. I have literally mixed and matched a lot of different products, different price points in the past year, and I have found that these things work the best for me right now at this moment. Your skin does change and your needs do change, so it could change in the future, but right now this is what I love to use. Starting off with face wash, I have been a drugstore face wash, drugstore really everything girl for a while. You know, I'm only 22, I don't have a lot of money, I've been in college, so I'm not looking to spend a lot of money on my products, but every once in a while you find something that you're like, wait, this might be worth the money, right? So I have the monthly subscription to Ipsy, and they sent me a sample of this face wash that I'm about to show you, and so I used that, and I literally saw an instant change in my skin and how it felt immediately after I washed my face in the shower and before I even put any products on it. So I'm talking about the Tula Skincare Cult Classic Purifying Cleanser. I'm sure that you've heard of it before. It's pretty popular on social media nowadays, but I started out with the sample size, which I definitely recommend because if you don't want to spend a lot of money on this, I believe this is around $30 a bottle, but it lasts a long time. This is my second bottle full size. I think the first one lasted me around 6-7 months, which is pretty good because you don't need a lot. I'm using like literally a tiny little drop on my hand to wash my whole face, and it feels like it's actually clarifying everything. Just heads up, I don't know much about all of the ingredients and stuff. This is definitely not a natural option. This is made in a lab. It has a pretty long ingredient list, but I'm okay with a little chemicals. Chemicals have a negative connotation, but chemicals are in everything and they're not always bad, right? So I really enjoy this cleanser. It gets all my makeup off too, because I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I don't like to take it off before I get in the shower and wash my face, just because I feel like it really dries my face. So I do take off my makeup with my face wash, so I need something that's actually gonna lather up and actually clean my skin. I will say though, if you don't want to spend that money, another cleanser that I have used in the past that I used for a while that I did enjoy was the Neutrogena natural line. I'll insert a picture here. I don't remember exactly what the name is, but I used that one for a while. It's like, it actually helps a lot with getting your makeup off, and it's pretty natural too. So that's something that I really enjoyed for a while before I found this one. So I get in the shower, I do all my things or whatever. I usually wash my body from like head to toe, and then after that I dry myself off, everything. I get out, and immediately after I get out of the shower, my pores are opened. I'm gonna go in with a toner. So I did a lot of research at the beginning of quarantine on The Ordinary, which led me into a rabbit hole on glycolic acid toners, because it seemed like a very good alternative to other acids and chemical exfoliants that I was a little bit scared of because I have sensitive skin. So glycolic acid seemed to be a more mild version of a chemical exfoliant. There's a few out on the market and I tried a couple. The one that I like the most is this one right here. I know what people say. Some people have very strong opinions on Mario Badescu because of the fragrance and things like that. I'm okay with the little fragrance. It's all totally up to you. If you want to go the natural route, cool. If you are okay with the little chemicals, a little fragrance, that's totally okay too. Don't let anybody shame you into anything. But this is their glycolic acid toner. I can't remember how much it is. I'll insert it on the screen. But I really like this toner. I really feel like it is exfoliating my skin. When I have stopped using it, let's say I ran out, I stopped using it and it makes such a big difference. I start having texture on my skin. I have little bumps. It doesn't look as glowy when I use all my other products. This is a very vital and important part of this skincare routine because it's really clearing off all of the extra makeup or dirt or anything that you're accumulating on your face throughout the day, right? So that all of your other products can penetrate better and so you have better outcomes. So I really like this, and honestly, as soon as I put it on, like you can see, obviously my face is dry and now it's like it has product on it, but it feels like, okay, refreshed. The smell isn't very strong, it just smells clean, and I do take it down to my neck, and I even go around to the back of my neck too. I feel like, you know, you scrub everything in the shower, but especially with the curly hair, it's a lot of products back there, so I like to take it back there after I'm done with my face. This one is a little bit more expensive as well. These are the only really expensive things in my skincare routine, but I would say that I also have used the glycolic acid toner from The Ordinary, which costs around $7, which is super affordable. Everything from The Ordinary is pretty much super affordable, and that one works as well. For some reason, I don't know how to pinpoint it. I couldn't tell you why. I just prefer the Mario Badescu one. I've used both and interchanged them to see what the differences were, and I just felt like I had better results with my skin when I used the Mario Badescu one. So after that, I go in with a product from The Ordinary. This is the azelaic acid suspension. It's 10% and it's a multifunctional brightening formula. This is interesting because I have never really heard of anybody talking about this specific type of product, but I really like it because, again, I was mentioning earlier, a couple things that I wanted to do with my skincare routine when I started researching products was that I wanted to brighten it. I didn't want it to be as dull. I wanted something that was gonna make my skin glow on its own without me having to put makeup on or anything like that, and so that's what I was looking for. And so this is what I came across. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. I take a little tiny bit. This is like actually more than I usually use, but I just take it in my fingers like this, and I'm just gonna put it on all over my face. So this is a suspension, so you can feel that there is something in there, kind of like a little bit grainy. Next, I go in with, this is literally like a holy grail because I have been using this since I think before high school. This is the Pond's Dry Skin Facial Moisturizer. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's a drugstore product, and it's simple, it works, and I'm not questioning it, you know. And so sometimes you just make your life easier. So I take a little bit on my finger, and I just put a little bit all over my face. I'm just rubbing it in. I do try to, you know, I have all the beauty gurus in my head telling me, oh, you know, work your product upwards and gravity and all that. So I like to do that, and I like to massage it. I don't like do like a whole massage routine or anything, but I like to rub it into my skin enough that I do get a little bit of coloration from, like, you know, blood flow. So I have been using the Ultra Sheer Face Mist Sunscreen by Neutrogena. This is broad spectrum SPF 55, which is pretty good, and it's a spray, which I really like because as somebody who has brown skin, I have tried other sunscreens and that white film I just can't get away from. And so I literally just go right in, just give a couple sprays, just try to get all over my face, and then I just take my hands and same thing, just rub it in. Last but definitely not least, this is like the hero of my routine. This is what gives me that extra glow that people are like, oh my god, Sophia, what is that? I'm using a face oil or something of that sort at the end of my routine. I have been using and loving the 100% plant-derived squalane by The Ordinary. I'm literally obsessed with this. Like, this works so well and gives my skin that extra glow. It makes the biggest difference. Once I put this on, you're gonna like really notice a difference. So what I do is I just open it, and then I literally just go in on my cheek and I just do like maybe 2 drops, maybe. I don't even use that much. I think on the bottle it says a few drops, but I just take it, and again, I'm doing the same thing that I did with my moisturizer. I'm pressing it into my skin, massaging it, and you can see the color coming in and everything kind of waking up, right? All right, everybody, that is it for my skincare routine. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm so happy to bring it to you. I hope that you can take something from all of the products that I showed you and yeah, apply it to your own and make your skin more glowy than it is before. Obviously, this is always a work in progress and I'm always ways to improve and better my skincare routine. I think this is a really good start, especially if you're a little bit nervous about creating a skincare routine, or maybe just a little bit overwhelmed with doing the research. So I hope that that helped. I will say that I was a little bit hesitant about making this video just because I wasn't sure if I was qualified enough to share my routine, but I'm finding more and more as I make more videos and as I share more of my life that my opinion is valid too. And so I did do my little bit of research, and my life experience is good enough research for me and my skin, so I'm happy to share any knowledge that I have gained for myself. But yeah, that being said, if you did enjoy this video, make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe to my channel. I'm excited to be bringing more and more videos to you in 2021. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon.